Good evening, Your Majesty. Thank you for joining us today.
It's my pleasure to be here.
Your reign is often considered as the beginning of the New Kingdom period of ancient Egypt. Can you tell us a bit about the challenges you faced when you ascended to the throne?
Of course. When I became king, Egypt was divided and weak. The Hyksos, a foreign people, had ruled the northern part of our country for over a century. They brought new technology, but they also oppressed our people and desecrated our temples.
How did you manage to defeat the Hyksos and unify Egypt?
It wasn't easy. I had to rally our people and build a strong army. We fought many battles, and it took us several years to finally drive the Hyksos out of our land. But with the help of our gods, we succeeded, and I was able to restore Egypt to its former glory.
You also launched military campaigns in Nubia and the Levant. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes, after we expelled the Hyksos, I wanted to secure our borders and protect our people from any external threats. So I led expeditions to the south, where we fought against the Nubians and expanded our territory. And in the north, we battled against the Canaanites and the Syrians, who posed a constant threat to our security.
You're also known for your patronage of the arts and your support of the cult of Ammonius. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, I believe that our culture and religion were just as important as our military might. So I encouraged the construction of temples and the decoration of tombs with beautiful artworks. I also promoted the worship of Ammon, who I saw as the most important deity in our pantheon.
Your reign marked the beginning of the New Kingdom, a period of great prosperity and cultural achievements in Egypt. Can you tell us about some of the innovations and advancements that took place during your reign?
During my reign, we made great strides in agriculture, engineering, and the arts. We improved our irrigation systems and expanded our farmlands, which led to a more abundant food supply. We also built monumental structures such as temples, palaces, and fortresses that showcased our architectural skills. And we produced some of the finest works of art, including beautiful statues, reliefs, and paintings.
You mentioned that you were a patron of the cult of Ammonius. Can you tell us more about this god and his importance in ancient Egyptian religion?
Ammon was one of the most important gods in our pantheon, and he was associated with creation, fertility, and kingship. He was also seen as a protective deity who could guide and empower our rulers. That's why I supported his worship and encouraged the construction of great temples dedicated to him, such as the Temple of Karnak in Thebes.
You're also known for your military campaigns against the Hyksos and other enemies of Egypt. Can you tell us about your strategy and tactics on the battlefield?
My strategy was to use our superior numbers, weapons, and tactics to outmaneuver and defeat our enemies. We relied heavily on our archers and chariots, which could strike at a distance and disrupt the enemy's formations. We also used our infantry to engage the enemy up close and finish them off. But our ultimate weapon was our courage and determination, which inspired our soldiers to fight with honor and zeal.
Your reign saw the rise of powerful women such as your mother, Queen Ahotep, and your sister, Queen Hatshepsut. Can you tell us about their role in your reign and in the history of Egypt?
My mother and my sister were both remarkable women who played crucial roles in my reign and in the history of Egypt. My mother, Queen Ahotep, was a warrior queen who led our troops into battle and inspired our people to resist the Hyksos. And my sister, Queen Hatshepsut, was a wise and capable ruler who expanded our trade and diplomacy with other nations. They both showed that women could be just as powerful and effective as men in leading our country.
What would you say was your greatest accomplishment as a king?
That's a difficult question, as I am proud of many things that we achieved during my reign. But if I had to choose, I would say that my greatest accomplishment was the reunification and rejuvenation of Egypt. By driving out the Hyksos and restoring our traditional ways of life, we laid the foundation for a period of greatness and prosperity that lasted for centuries. And I am honored to have played a part in that legacy.
You're known for your innovations in war strategies, particularly the use of siege warfare and naval power. Can you tell us about some of the tactics and weapons you developed that helped you win battles?
Yes, I'm proud to have been a military innovator who introduced new tactics and weapons that helped us win battles. One of my most significant inventions was the use of siege warfare, where we surrounded enemy cities and cut off their supplies until they surrendered. We also developed new weapons such as battering rams, siege towers, and ballistae that could breach walls and fortifications. Additionally, we recognized the importance of naval power and built a powerful navy that allowed us to control the Nile and the Red Sea. These innovations gave us a decisive advantage on the battlefield and helped us defeat our enemies.
Finally, what message would you like to leave for future generations?
I would say that unity, courage, and faith are essential for any civilization to thrive, and that the beauty and creativity of our arts and beliefs are just as important as our political and military achievements. I hope that future generations will continue to cherish and celebrate the legacy of ancient Egypt.
Thank you, Your Majesty, for sharing your insights with us.
Thank you for having me. May the gods bless Egypt and its people forever.